At the Kennebec Valley Humane Society, we believe in creating a kinder community by nurturing the bond between animals and humans. Please join me in welcoming some furry friends.
Welcome back to Happy Tales. Well, I'm with a wonderful dog today from Georgia named Ivory. Ivory is full of excitement and bubbly personality. Ivory's not the one responsible for this body armor on my lower body, and it's also not to protect from ankle biters. This is just due to some tendinopathy, for those that are wondering. Ivory would do well in any home with people that are going to give her something to do, give her some attention, and help her get some of this energy channeled. She is sweet as can be. 1 year old, hi baby, hi baby. Are you looking to give this vivacious thing her forever home? Well, speaking of energy, meet 3-month-old puppy, Kimberly. She is a mutt looking for a home where she can bring lots of her puppy love, boisterous excitement, playfulness, smoothest coat you'll ever feel. Beautiful little puppy. Would you like a T-R-E-A-T? I guess I can say it, nobody else is gonna hear it, but Kimberly is looking for her forever home. This handsome, strong, adorable pit bull mix is Dodger. Dodger is 2 years old, high energy, needs to learn some manners. He's cool as can be right now, but you should have seen him a minute ago. Dodger, I know you're looking for your forever home. You're a treat-motivated and playful boy. He's doing really well right now. I don't know what the concern is, but Dodger is looking for his forever home. This sweet, curious Rottweiler mix is Charlie. Charlie is a 5-year-old girl who can be a bit sensitive at times, so she's going to need to be in a home with owners that'll reassure her. It's okay for her to be in a home with other dogs, provided that the initial meet and greet here at KVHS goes well. Charlie is such a nice dog, though. I've been watching her. She's absolutely beautiful. Looking for her forever home. This handsome, beefy boy is Mr. Big. He is a 5-year-old tabby who came into KVHS as a stray, very social, very confident, looking for his forever home. This handsome, lively little 10-month-old gray kitty is Yield, spelled just like the sign that the out-of-staters ignore when they're driving into our rotaries. He is happy to be here, was in foster for a long time, but is now ready for his forever home. Are you looking to add this wonderful little kitty cat to your family? We're here with a very special guest today. Robert Haley is with us. Robert, welcome.
Thank you, Chris.
You've been a part of the team at KVHS in some capacity for a long time.
Yes, sir.
Now, since being retired fully, you've been walking dogs all the time, it seems, or at least the same days every week for years and years and years. Can you tell us more about this experience?
Yeah, I started walking dogs before I retired. I had a day off and I'd come in and start walking dogs, and I knew that I wanted that to be part of my retirement plan. And from the time I retired several years ago, every Tuesday and Wednesday morning, I'm here hanging out with the dogs, and it's absolutely fabulous. I have a great time with them.
And you work with dogs of all types, but some of the most challenging, I guess, are the most rewarding for you.
They really are. You know, one of the challenges at a facility like this, you know, it's not a normal environment. Dogs are supposed to run and play and fetch balls. They're not supposed to have to live in an environment like a shelter. And this is a fabulous shelter, but what I hope I can do is bring a little bit of normal to the dog's life. You know, a little bit of ball playing, a little bit of running, a little bit of walking and wrangling. Give them a little bit of normal to help build their resilience up so they can do okay in this environment. Because if they're not feeling like themselves, they're not going to present who they really are to prospective adopters. And working with some of the dogs that have some behavioral issues is really part of the most rewarding stuff I get to do here.
I can imagine. And not just preparing them to be seen and more comfortable with prospective adopters, but from what I understand, there's very few men that are in shelters, either on staff or as volunteers, and that has to make a significant difference then to be able to socialize the dogs that are apprehensive.
It is. And speaking with Hillary, you know, my understanding is less than 10% of the volunteer staff are male. And unfortunately, some of the dogs that find their ways here have not been treated especially well, particularly by some males.
Right.
So there's been some occasions where I go to meet a dog and they want absolutely nothing to do with me, and it'll sometimes take weeks and weeks of just, you know, sitting in their kennel on opposite ends of the kennel and then slowly building some trust with the animal to where they'll even let me hook them up on a leash, let alone pet them, you know. But one of the most rewarding moments I had, I was working with a dog, Lucy, and I think it took well over a month of literally just sitting in her kennel. She ignored me, I ignored her, I just hung out. And over a month or more, she finally came up to me, and at one point she just set her chin on my lap.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was, I still remember that one from years ago. But those are the kinds of breakthroughs. So if she's able to trust me, chances are she's going to learn to trust other males as well. And so that's been really good.
And coming in a week apart probably gives you the opportunity to see major improvements or regressions, or how well they remember you or their experience.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm always interested to see how well we can build on the relationship from the last time I was here. And it's always interesting to see how well the dogs remember what we did. And it's great to see them get all excited. They wag their tail. Some of them jump up and down when they see me. And they just can't wait to get out there and do some running around.
Unbelievable.
It's terrific.
I love it.
It's terrific.
Do you plan to continue to do this? Is this part of what makes a happy retirement for you, a healthy retirement? Can you talk a little about that?
Yeah, you know, it's been my experience that sometimes when people retire, they don't have a plan. And then they find themselves all of a sudden with 40 to 60 hours a week, and they don't know what the heck to do with it. And granted, you know, some guys will say, I'm going to golf every day. You're not golfing in Maine this time of year. You know, you got to have a decent plan. And this is just such a fulfilling and rewarding experience for me. I came here for the dogs, and I stay here for the dogs. But I got to tell you, Chris, I get as much out of this as the dogs do. I feel like I'm a better human being for the time that I spend with animals. And not only the animals, but if you've got an opportunity to volunteer at your local shelter, I would encourage folks to do it, especially men, because they really need it. But you get to see a group of people that are 100% invested in the mission, saving animals' lives, finding them forever homes. My gosh, it really kind of restores your faith in humanity. There's enough craziness in the world. And when you think the world is going nuts, you come to a place like this and it's like, okay, these people got it. They're making it happen.
Amen.
You know, so it's been really rewarding in that way. It's a great physical workout. I don't need to join a gym. I get resistance training with 130-pound dogs dragging me around the yard.
So there have been times when you looked away, spotted a squirrel or something, and a dog took off in about...
Yeah, sometimes I swear they yank my arms out of the socket about 6 inches, but it's okay because I recover. But it's fabulous, and they're having fun, and I have as much fun as they do. And yeah, I've gotten dragged around a little bit and wrangled around a little bit. Sometimes I tell the staff I feel like a human chew toy sometimes, but it's all good. It's all good and it's all fun, and the dogs do great. And I have a wonderful time here, and I would encourage anybody that wants to feel better about themselves, feel better about the world in general, to know that you're doing such good for dogs and they give you love back. It's just joy. There's not a lot of opportunities for pure joy anymore. This is one of them.
Jeez. Robert, I appreciate you getting together with us to talk about this so much. I know you're walking dogs today. We even had to pull them in here and rope them off for this. Robert, could you sign us off? You have all this experience in years in radio and TV. Until the next time, could you sign us off for KVHS?
Make sure to join us next time on Happy Tales.
I love it. Thank you, brother.
Thanks, man.
Thank you for watching Happy Tales at KVHS. Please feel free to share this video, spread the word so that we can help more cats, dogs, mice, and otherwise find their forever home.